Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. It's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. Now, this first year, there's three years in this for you today. All quite satisfying for different reasons. This lovely lady came to see me. I believe she is a fan of the channel. So, hello to you if you're watching. You'll know who you are in a minute. You might even recognise your ear. And that does happen quite a lot, to be honest. I mean, if nothing else, like I've said before, you never make fortunes on social media from this type of procedure. It's the way advertisers work. But it's free advertising, so I see it. So a lot of people come and see me who have seen me on there and who do watch the videos. So, and I know this lady also got her daughter to watch. Got her into it. I believe she lives in Switzerland, so you'll now know who you are. So a big hello to you too. I hope you enjoy this one. Hope you're enjoying this in Switzerland, seeing your mum's here. I know you did ask her to try and make sure you get a video, so here it is. Now she's a hearing aid user, this lady, which kind of explains how it's like this. It's kind of smushed around the outside. It's very sticky stuff. It's particularly horrible to remove a lot of this. You can already see just in the centre of the screen, there's a glimpse of the eardrum in the distance, the silvery blue colour that you can just see just above the where the suction tube is now. So it wasn't 100% blocked, not far off though, but just give this a little wiggle and I believe most of that shard comes out, and that's kind of what it is. Most of that shard comes out in one go, and there's a bit of peeling after this for all those fans who like peeling, as I know there's quite a few of you. Out that pops. You can just see how thin the start of that is, can't you? Really tricky little so-and-so to get out of that then. So just bits around the edges here, but one of them turns into a nice little peel that you might like. Speaking of what you might like, it's been, I don't know how long it's been in the making now, but I've been having a website redesign. The first one I did myself, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate like that, and it was okay, but I thought I needed something a bit more professional, so I have had it redesigned. And what I've done, also what the people who designed it done, what I asked them to do was to put everything on that website. So what's on there, apart from being able to book, if you want to come and book and see me, then feel free. I put the links to the Amazon storefront on there, which is where you can buy some ear care products like some oils and some cameras that I've previously reviewed. And it's also, the merch store is now open. It wasn't before, but now it's been redesigned and it's all open. And you can get stuff like these, like the mugs. I know a lot of people were waiting for them to become available again. For those of you who didn't win the competition, congratulations, Dixie Ray. I still haven't had your picture with you holding your mug. Right, you can even get these, stand back here a little bit so you can see it. These t-shirts, not weird, I'm a weirdo. You'd be amazed how many of those are all over the world. I did actually design a new, now some of you might have seen this on the business, on the community tab. I think I posted it on Facebook as well. That I needed some new business cards, so I designed them myself, just like these. So I hope you like them, they're quite smart. Did all my own work, even figured out how to use a QR code so people can book. And when I ordered so many business cards, I got free pens. Only got two. And I got those and I posted a picture of them. And a lot of people said, oh, where can I get one of them? I don't know. It's the honest answer. How the rest of the merch works is it's what do they call it? Print on demand. So it's somebody else who does it. I just submit the designs. And somebody else makes them, ships them, does all of that. So I don't have any involvement in parceling something up and doing all that. But I can't find anybody to do this type of stuff. So if anyone is interested in, believe it or not, someone did even ask, is there like a gift set, no word to lie this, a gift set where you can have like a pen, a business card, even asked if they could have like a signed suction tube in it as well. If I was going to do something like that, I would have to do that myself, assemble it together, put it in a little gift pack and mail it myself. Which I may do, but if that is something that you're interested in, then please let me know in the comments down below, and I will look into it for you. But otherwise, just have a look at all the stuff that's in the merch store. Some stuff you might not have seen there before. It's like bumper stickers, some fridge magnets, obviously t-shirts, hoodies, and a couple of mugs. I'm always thinking of new things to pop in there to keep things interesting. Anyway, that's enough of my shameless plug. Speaking of plugs, here's another two. Now, the reason why these ones look like they do, again, it's dry, hard, and it's kind of been impacted against the canal walls. And the reason it's done that is this chap works night shifts, as do a lot of people. As a nurse, I've done my fair share of night shifts. And so what he used to do is he obviously needs to sleep during the day. And sleep during the day, if you live near a busy road, it's quite difficult. Or there's other people in the house. You can't expect them to be quiet all day long while you try and have a kip. So he puts sleep plugs in, gone down to the fine end tube here to get these last few bits, a bit tricky, a bit awkward. And obviously with these sleep plugs, whilst yes, they do help him get some kip, it just smears it and smushes it around the outside, and then it's kind of caked on this dry stuff, which is a bit fiddly to get out. Bit of oil may have helped, but it was coming away reasonably well anyway. Yeah, so night shifts. I didn't actually do many night shifts. I'm going to get myself in trouble here. But actually no, I won't, because I don't work for the NHS anymore. But when I was a student, you had to do so many night shifts in order to pass a particular placement. I'm not sure, I think it was about maybe a month's worth, maybe somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks worth of night shifts. It's just a box that you had to tick to say that yes, he's done some night shifts, you know. But the first like 6 or 7 placements I went on in my student training, which were all varied. One of them was community, which is what I ended up working in. One was day surgery. The other one was dialysis unit. Then I was on a general ward. And anyway, by the time came that I needed to get my night shifts done, I'd pretty much been to all the wards were open at night. So I did thankfully get sent to one where they do night shifts. And I did a couple, and I'll be honest, there was nothing to do because everybody was asleep. You know, everybody was quite well and cared after themselves. So my mentor said, listen, there's nothing for you to be, you're not going to gain anything from coming in at 7, 8 o'clock at night, going right through till 7 o'clock the following morning, because everyone's asleep, there's nothing to do. You won't learn anything. I said, I know, but I've got to tick this box. She said, oh, yeah, I'll tick that box, I'll sign that you've done it, but just keep it just between me and you. So she was actually doing me obviously she was doing me a favour by doing that. Like I said, I hope I don't get anyone in trouble by that. I doubt it, because I don't work for them anymore. But she was actually doing it in the best interest of my training, because she said, you won't learn anything. There's absolutely nothing to do during the night on that particular place. So what can you do? Anyway, got the other ear here, which is very similar. Quite a few matted hairs embedded in this one as well. But it came out a bit easier than the other one from what I remember. As soon as you can just start to get a bit of a lift, it comes away, and I think it just leaves it a tiny little bit deep down, which we'll go and get afterwards. So yeah, if you do want to visit the store, there's probably some links at the end of this video, and there might well be some links down below, depending which platform you're watching on. But there is a store on the YouTube channel, but there'll be links all over the place. But if you're not sure, just feel free to go to the website, which is nomoreearwax.co.uk, and you'll be able to find everything from there. You'll notice some of the clothes some of them will say UK, some of them will say US. For those of you who are not in the UK and the US, it doesn't mean you can't get them. It just means shipping might be a bit more expensive. It depends on where it was made and where it's shipped to. But click on both of them and see which one is cheaper, would be my advice. But they do send them all over the world. That little shard comes out, just broke away a little bit, that one. So let's go back in and fetch that one. Do you know what I've just realised this whole time? No, I've not actually clicked my microphone on. It's still here. I'm gonna have to turn this up when I'm editing it. Hopefully you can still hear me okay anyway. So let's just go and get this last bit. I'm not doing it again. Another little dry shard deep down there, and a lovely healthy looking eardrum at the end of that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.